Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or dead of night as it may be for some of you out there. Welcome to the Racing channel, and this is Grash with you live for our Dutch coverage of qualifying. So we're about 3-4 minutes out from green flag, open of the pit lane exit. A lot is going on right now. Some of you have Premier League games you're watching, or will be starting in a few moments. Fox right now on Fox Sports 1 basically is doing the last 5 minutes of free practice for IndyCar, which is on the street course of DC. Yes, they're in the capital, United States capital. Might crash. Are you going to bed, Beep Boop? I want to thank everyone who's here right now. I want to thank those who are in chat, particularly on the YouTube side. We got Paula, we got Sid. Who else is here? Blue Hawk is here. I called your name out. Now's a good time to do so I can. A few of you. These are the people who have joined the channel, throwing a few bucks each month. I'm one of them as well, part of the Racist Good family, as I refer to them. Thank you so much. Everyone else who subscribed, the Racist Army, thank you so much. Shay's here. There we go. Knew there was more of you in chat. Let's go Core Scientific Cadillac. I don't know what Core Scientific. Whose car is Core Scientific on? Is this the real QUALI? Yes, this is the real QUALI. We are again waiting right now. Any moment now, they will green light at the end of the pit lane will turn on, and Q1 will start. 18 minutes on the clock for Q1. Bottom 6 will be eliminated. We have a poll up right now asking, will Aston Martin will get into Q2 today? So in the sprint quali, both, I believe, Stroll and Alonso went out in SQ1. Question is, will one or both get into Q2? No, quali hasn't started just yet. It's about to. Of course, I just for Bottom Perez, big partnerships. Okay, Cadillac to improve their data. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out. Rain, no rain, no rain. There it is. Clear skies. Looks good. Well, not clear skies. It's white skies. Looks good. So it looks good. What happened? Looks like the Cadillacs are causing a problem. Hungary first on track. Then Behrman, Ocon, Stroll, Sonoda, Bottas, Lundad, Perez. Yeah, I think Valtteri was the one that blocked the pit lane, which they basically pushed their nose out. What's happened here? So as we wait for them to go around, the question is, are they going to go 2 laps around? Hulkenberg right now, oh, looks like he's going for it. We'll see. We'll see after that first sector whether or not Hulkenberg, um, around 25, 26 seconds is I believe what they were doing if they weren't going around. Hulkenberg has passed both Lawson and Verstappen. That is a 27.946. We'll see. We'll see about that. It is showing Hulkenberg on a medium tire. I'm not sure. I don't believe that's a glitch. Al Cook is here. Thank you so much, Al. Coming to 15 minutes left to go in this session right now. Hulkenberg is a 121.443. That's not a particularly competitive lap time. Question is Hulkenberg going faster. Again, Beerman does a 125. Now, Sano doing 114, that is actually a competitive time. Not great, but it is still a competitive time. Lindblad going second. Hulkenberg does a 25.8. That's a better time. Bottas looks like he's going around again. Does a 27. Perez doing a 26. Ocon 26. Stroll doing a 30. No, that's a 26 now. That changed. Beerman does fastest first sector, 25.5474. That time will drop. Around almost 2,000 of you watching right now. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Will help us with the algorithm. Looking right now. Let's see who's coming to the line. Max is coming to the line. That would be another warm-up lap. Bottas coming to the line. He goes fourth with a 115.652. Perez comes in behind him, 115.881. Yeah, track is dry. Track is dried. It had rained after quali, but sun's been out. Sun was out for all of the academy race. Lonzo goes P3, 114 635. He's only 348 behind Sonoda's time right now, but we haven't seen Albon comes in fourth, so we haven't seen some of the here you go. Leclerc does a 113.624. That's what I was looking for. Hamilton goes faster by 218, fastest second and third sector. Though that was taken by Lawson. He goes P2, only 3,000 behind Hamilton. Fastest first, it's third sector. He lost a lot of time in sector 2. That's why. Mac comes in P3, 181. So it's still early. But the Ferraris are looking good. The Red Bulls are looking good. The Racing Bulls are looking good. Alonso is in the top 10. Stroll is in the top 8 right now. Top 9. We have yet to see from Mercedes. We've yet to see Norris doing another warm up lap. We've yet to see from the Mercedes, the McLarens, and the Alpines specifically. Sainz goes eighth with 114.733. Now, George and Russell are on warm up laps. Same with Oscar. Oscar just did a 126. So here's Anthony coming across the line. He's now expecting him to do a flying lap now. Sainz's lap a few moments ago was deleted. Turn 3, lap 3. $10 and 40 seconds left to go in the session. Again, you're listening to Grash with You live coverage of QUALI Q1 right now. Norris has gone to the top of the board, 113.060. He's 364 faster than Hamilton. Ocon up to 17, though that's not a competitive time. So I guess he's probably going around again. Yeah, he's flying right now. Oscar's the top board, 112.848. 212 faster than his teammate, 558 faster than Hamilton. Antonelli comes in P3, 285 behind Oscar. Fastest first sector. Oscar has the fastest second sector. Russell has the fastest third sector. He comes in P2, 91,000 behind Oscar. So track evolution is in play here. So what that means is as we are doing laps, the track is getting rubbered in, and that's going to give cars grip, and that's going to give them more speed. So as the session goes, as we go on, times are going to get faster. Literally from lap to lap, you can literally see the track evolve lap to lap. Following Ocon right now, he's coming around to turn 14 to the line. Ocon goes ninth, 114.231. Lawson crossed the line, but he's not going faster, it looks like. But Max is improving on his time. Hamilton's improving on his time. It looks like he abandoned the lap. Max does a 25.243. Not his fastest time, but it's competitive time. Lawson does a 25.598. Hulkenberg comes in fifth at 113.307. He's 459 behind Oscar's time. Clerk takes that spot from him. It's 216 behind Oscar. Sono goes in seventh, 541 behind Oscar. That's a 113. Max goes sixth, 113.290. Hulkenberg was 113.307. Sono was 113.389. Hamilton is 113.406. Lundberg just comes ahead, 113.381. Literally 8 thousandths faster than Sonoda. Colpino sets a time for 12th, 113.8, 13.81. So right now at the bottom of the board, so Alonso is our driver at risk. Williams, Stroll just jumped up to 15th. So Ocon now the driver at risk, just pitted. Alonso's in the drop zone with Sainz, Albon, Bottas, Perez. Let me go. So let's take this back in. And Sainz just jumped to 14th with a 113.972. Alonso to 12th, 113.650. 802 gap to Oscar. So right now, Behrman's driver at risk. Stroll, Ocon, Albon, Bottas, Perez, Bortoletto are in the drop zone. Albon's on a flying lap right now. He's about to come to the line. And then we've got Bortoletto on a flying lap. He is in sector 2. Albon goes to 14th. That drops his teammates to the driver at risk and drops Behrman in the drop zone. Stroll just dropped to 21st. Lap time deleted. Turn 13 on lap 7, which is just the last lap he did. So we're looking at Borel right now is the only one green on the board, improving on his times. We've got under 6 minutes to go. Borletto goes to 17th. So he stays in the drop zone. He doesn't get out. So as it stands right now, Sainz is the driver at risk. He's 1.124 back. Borletto is 1.131. So difference is 7 thousandths. Yeah, 7 thousandths right now separates Sainz and Borleau between who, with Sainz being right now driver at risk and Borleau in the drop zone. Let's see, looks like we've got cars pitting right now. Most of the cars are pitting. At the top of the board, we still have Oscar with a 112.848. Russell is second, 91,000 back. Norris is third, 212 back. Leclerc is fourth, 216 back. Antonelli is fifth, 285 back. And then we have a jump with Max, who's sixth, 442 back. Hulkenberg's 459 back. Then we've got Lindblad, 533. Tsunoda, 541 back. And then Hamilton, 558 back. Lawson 11, Alonso 12, Colpino 13th. Albon 14th, and then Gasly 15th. This is the last driver who's under a second. Sainz at 16, 1.124. He is the driver at risk. Olgard pointing out that rain is predicted, but after QUALI would finish. So here they are coming out. Hamilton is out. Ocon, Behrman, Norris, Oscar, Hulkenberg. I'm not sure why McLaren sent cars out. Stroll's coming out. Stroll's currently 22nd. His last lap time was deleted, so his best so far is a 1:15, 1:31. Alpine's coming out. The Cadillacs, Lindblad is coming out. Hamilton right now just did his out lap. He's crossing the line. Now the question is he going to go around again? He's got 3 minutes to go in this session. We've been seeing them. We've been seeing teams using 2 laps to warm up the tires before they do their flying lap. So anyone who's out now potentially who's on track now, has the potential to go around. So Borla is coming out right now. Probably is stretching things to do that second lap. So that second lap. Race control, Gasly noted for unsafe release. I didn't see what happened. So Hulkenberg is flying, so he's locked in. Fastest second sector. Good competitive sector 1, but not his best time. like Gasly's going. Colpino is going. And Stroll looks like he's going. So Hulkenberg's going to do a 1.188. That's going to put him at 6. He's likely safe. Got 126 left to go in this session. Oscar's going. So is Norris. So it's interesting which teams are going, which teams are not. Albon crossing the line, Stroll crossing the line. Stroll's going to go to 13th. It's going to be a 113.818, 970 back. Tight. Gasly just jumped to 5th. That's a huge jump. Colpino jumps to 9th. Right now, Albon's driver at risk with Sainz. Then the drivers in the drop zone is Sainz, Borrello, Behrman, Ocon, Bottas, and Perez. Norris just jumped to 2nd. That's not really going to 85,000 behind his teammate. It's not going to affect the bottom of the board, which is really more important right now. Q1 is we've got 30 seconds left to go in this session. Lindblad just jumped to 5th, though he was not in the drop zone. Hamilton goes 2nd, though again he was 13th. Ocon jumps out of the drop zone to 14th, 9:34 time. Gasly jumps. No, it's Tsunoda jumping to 7th behind his teammate. Behrman jumps to 18th. He's out. Albon jumps to 15th. That drops Alonso to the driver at risk. Stroll. Borrello just jumped out of the drop zone to P10. That puts Alonso in the drop zone. Time has expired. So we know that Stroll, Alonso. The only one left is Sainz. He's coming to the line. He goes to 17th. He doesn't get enough time. So Sainz, Alonso, Stroll, Behrman, Bottas, Perez are going to be knocked out in Q1. So no Q2 for Aston Martin. Close, but no cigar. The difference in time, Antonelli jumps to 5th, though that's not going to affect the bottom of the board. I think Russell just improved his time, not his position. I think that's going to be it for laps. Well, we'll take a look at Lawson, but he's 14th. Not going to affect the bottom. He's still he's going to make it regardless what happens with his lap. Let's keep an eye on that just quickly. He's coming across the line now. He improves the time, not his position. So Albon versus the difference between Albon and Sainz was only 22 thousandths. Albon did a 113.552. Sainz did a 113.574. 22 thousandths was the difference between being in and out in Q1. Moving on. So that is Q1. Again, this is the Race 6 channel. This is Grass with you live. Bordello was the first to take the flag after the when time ran out. So what's going on here? All right. Okay, I can see. Okay, so Racing Bulls are 7 and 8th. Now they did those 2 laps on fresh soft tires. Max and Lawson did their laps, their best laps on used tires. Max 10 laps on his soft tires and 10 both 10 on both Max and Lawson. That is probably the difference between the Racing Bulls and the Red Bulls, because right now Racing Bulls are 7 and 8th versus 12 and 14. That's a what is going on moment here. False prediction. All top four they did use soft as well. Yeah, that is Oscar Hamilton Norris. I mean, they were over 10 laps. Top five actually, 5, 6. Top six did them with more laps than Red Bull. 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 17. Again, they're using these tires, which makes sense. So there's an element of tire management that's going on this weekend. Because we saw in the sprint race most of the teams opting to use tires. Will that be the case tomorrow in the race? Not really. I think main race soft will be a popular. Yeah, the sprint showed that the sprint tire the um that the soft tires actually, in terms of tire degradation, is actually pretty good in reference to the medium tire. Do you think Hamilton takes pole position? I wish he takes pole. I mean, it's possible. I mean, he was second here. Again, it's only Q1. I mean, we've got another session to do. Borla was all over the place. Like he didn't lose control of the car. Now's a great time to like and subscribe. You hit the bell on YouTube. You'll get notifications when we go live. Over on Twitch, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get, if your notifications set up correctly, you'll get notifications when we go live on Twitch. Again, we're broadcasting live on both on Twitch and YouTube. Great time to Twitch. I think everyone who's over in Twitch right now, like Aiden, like Lisa. Thank everyone who's on both on YouTube and Twitch right now. Good numbers. Right now we're waiting. Board has switched over to Q2. 15 minutes are on the clock when we start, which should be any moment now. Cars are moving. Max is going to be the first one out on track. And we have the start of Q2. I'm not British. Just so we know, there's someone who's complaining that I wasn't focusing on the top of the board. Hey, dude, it's Q1. Who gets knocked out is more important than who's at the top of Q board. And it's going to be the same for Q2. They're not fighting for pole. It doesn't matter. It's just bragging rights that Oscar was top of the board. So, anyways, we are now waiting right now for cars. So 4 cars are on track. It's Max, Hulkenberg, Antonelli, Russell, Lawson just now exiting now. So 5. Question will be, are they going to go around again as they have been? Yuki doing way better. Yes, Yuki's doing way better than expected. Has Cadillac gotten its engine upgrade? I'm not sure, Johnny. I'm not sure if that has come that engine upgrade has come to Cadillac just yet. I got to go back and look at what who's upgraded what and why. Why? What's the Red Bull strategy? Why is Max out on used software? I mean, used soft. Um, Tire management, really. It really just it is tire management in this case. What's happening to Ollie Beerman? That's a good question. He's better than this. This is the second time this is like 3 or 4 times recently that I can think of that he's been out in Q1. Also finishing his outlap. Looks like Russell Antonelli, Hulkenberg look like they are going. They're not doing that second lap around. Mac does a 121, but that's not a competitive time. Hulkenberg does a 112.879. That's our first competitive time. Antonelli goes faster, 489 faster. Russell top board with 111.959. He's 431 faster than his teammate and almost a second faster than Hulkenberg. So those are the first 3 times on the board. Yeah, Max is definitely doing another lap around. So is Leclerc. So is Lawson. Albon right now coming to the line. We'll see if we'll know it's by sector 1 time whether he's going around again or not. Ocon is the other driver out on track right now. We haven't seen Gasly's out now. We've yet to see Colpino. Well, as I mentioned, he's now out. So we're Ocon, Tsunoda, Bortoleto, the 3 who have not gotten out on track as of yet. No, it was. I wouldn't say Yuki wasn't getting worse. It's just, um, it's just the expectations for Yuki rose with season after season, and particularly um, 2 years ago when he was put into. Oh, you're talking about Yuki. Are you talking about Ollie? Yeah, no. Right now, that's a good question. What's going? That's a good question. What's going on with Ollie? Um, it will only take again with Ollie. It's just a matter of like he has a good weekend, and this won't be an issue. Albin went to fifth, though. He's 2 seconds back. Hulkenberg coming back onto the track. Borrell is the only one who's not been on track as well. As I say that, he's now on track. Norris fastest for second, Leclerc fastest second sector. Lawson goes fourth, 112.683. It's 679 back. 4,000 difference between Max and Lawson. Norris fastest second sector right now, so this is a good lap. Leclerc to the top board, 111.910. 29,000 faster than Russell. Here comes Norris. He's around turn 14 now, coming to the line. Norris goes to the top of the board. Clerk took as third sector, and Oscar's taken second sector. Norris has got the first sector in terms of lap times. Here comes Oscar, 13-14 right now, coming to the line. Ocon just went P9. Oscar to the top of the board, 26,000 faster than his teammates. He has only the second sector to his name in terms of the fastest time, but it's 111.834. That is 26,000 faster than Norris. 76 faster than Leclerc. Russell right now is fourth, Hamilton is fifth, Antonelli sixth, Max seventh. Now, big jump from Antonelli to Max. Big jump from Hamilton, Antonelli, then another jump from Antonelli and Max. We got Max, Lawson, Gasly, within a tenth. Lindblad comes in seventh, 691, ahead of the Red Bulls. Who's on flying laps right now? It would be Hulkenberg and Tsunoda and Bortoletto right now on flying laps. Albon is pitted. It's going to be Tsunoda first. He's finishing sector 2. It will be Hulkenberg next, who just finished sector 2, and then finally Bortoletto. And those are going to be the last three times we're going to see right now for the moment. We've got 7:45 left to go in this session. Here comes Tsunoda to the line. He jumps to 11th, so he's still in the drop zone. He is 872 back, which is about 2/10 off his teammate. He is within a tenth of the Red Bull. Bortoletto jumps to 8th. He's ahead of the Red Bulls, 728. Hulkenberg stays down in 14th. He's 112.842 was his last lap. He's a second 0.008 back. So we got 7 minutes left to go in this session. Expect everyone, so everyone who's on track is going to pit. So in the next minute, everyone will be off track, and then it will be who goes back out. In this case, we're looking probably definitely through. So Lawson's a driver at risk. Max is not that far behind. So Bortoletto is within a tenth, and Lindblad just slightly more than a tenth. About 1.15 is the difference between Lindblad and Lawson. So I suspect that everyone from so we'll see everyone from P7 down back on track soon for that last go. Small advice feedback: running clock should be bigger during qualies. Most important thing during no, it's not the most important thing. I mean, it is important, but it's not the most important thing. You guys right now. Guys making Red Bull drink jokes. Oh my god. Complain you guys are playing about Max and saying he needs to get a Red Bull drink first. Oh my god. Here we go with 5 minutes to go. So we've got Red Bull and Mercedes coming out. Okay. And we got the Ferraris coming out. It's more bragging rights, basically. So at this point, they're out on track so they can go around. So they can go around twice. I think they may have gone too early. I probably would have waited 40 seconds. We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in Q2 right now. Red Bulls went out first, and we saw the Mercedes and the Ferraris come out. Clerk is now coming around again for his outlap, and Hamilton will be the next for the outlap. Then we'll see Albon cross the line, and then Max, Oscar, Lawson in that order. Watching Max Verstappen through F1 TV, but again, they know that this is not the lap. He's about to come around, coming to the line now. And this will be the start of his actual flying lap. So with 2:47 left to go, so I can't just hear in chat. Thank you, hey Scott. Do you have scones for me? Is the question. Anyways. Max right now did us 24.7 in sector 1. He's coming around. He's in the middle of sector 2 right now. Oscar purple sector 1 again. He's at the top of the board. So Albin just did a time, a 13.182. Max is a 111.874. That puts Max third. That puts Albin 15. I doubt that Albin's going to go around in time to do another lap. He might be able to. We'll see. Lawson moves up to 7th. That he just dropped down 1 because Antonelli just went 5th. North to the top of the board, 116.628, fastest second sector. Ocon just went 15th. With 105 back, he's not going to be able to do another lap. So it looks like Albin and Ocon are going to be out. Hulkenberg goes to 13th. He's going to be out. So Colby and Sonoda, Gasly are the ones in the drop zone on flying laps right now. Bordel's on a flying lap. Lindblad just started a lap. From Sonoda to the line, and he goes 11th. So he's at the driver at risk. "25 seconds left to go in this session. Barlow goes 9th, and that drops Sonoda to 11th, now 12th. Gasly goes 11th. He's going to be out. I think right now Colpino is the only one left with a potential time on the board. He's not improved in his time, though. Checker flag is coming. He's going to pit. So we know who's going to be out. It is going to be Gasly, Sonoda, Hulkenberg, Colpino, Ocon, Albin out. So that's going to leave in backwards order from 10 up. It's going to be Lindblad, Bortoleto, Lawson, Hamilton, Russell, Antonelli, Clerc, Verstappen, Oscar, and Norris in Q3 to fight out for the pole. So it'll be a couple minutes. Again, these cars, we got about a minute or so when Lindblad is going to be the last one to get into the pits. Difference between being in and out of Q2 was 1/10. 0.897 versus 888 within a tenth. Yeah, 99, yeah, 0.991. It's the difference between being in and being out. Bigger gap than Q1, but still, Sonoda was literally, see, another 9. He was 1 second and 2/10, 2 thousandths, I should say. 1.001. No, I'm doing the math wrong here. It's 0.10102 is the difference between Lindblad and Sonoda. So almost, excuse me, almost just almost a tenth between Lindblad and Sonoda. Let's see, we're still waiting for the board to flip over. Again, this is Grash with you live coverage of qualifying for the Dutch Grand Prix. Our last time at Zandvoort for a while. It will be coming off the grid calendar starting next year. Ooh. Looking. Oh yeah, no, no, Boop, you're fine. You're fine. Oh boy, I'm looking at what you guys are saying in chat. Again, this is Grash with you. We're waiting for Q3 to start, which will be a few minutes now. Board hasn't flipped over. When the board flips over, that indication we're within a minute. Q3 is conspiracy to get people to buy hats. That's a weird one, Dark. Why does it take so long to translate from it's not going to take as long as it usually. I don't see any reason. So we're about any moment now. It's gonna flip over. Is it raining out? No, it's not raining at all. Yeah, I don't know what you guys saying. I don't know what Boop said. Here we go. Board has flipped over. 13 minutes on the clock. So this is one of the weird things they've done this year. They've taken a minute between Q2 and Q3, and they've pulled that out into the start to add to um, Q3. First two cars on track going to be Antonelli and Max, and then Russell. So Q3 has started. We're off to the races. Hats on for the Maxiteers. Looking at what you guys are saying in chat at the moment. We're waiting for people to go around. Antonelli's in now, starting sector 3. He's in again in outlaps. Everyone is in outlaps. The only one in the pit so far is Oscar, and he's about to come out. I can see his icon moving. So everyone's on track at this point. We're all on outlaps right now, but Antonelli's about to cross. It is likely that we will see him go around. We'll know in a few seconds what if that's the case. That's for everyone. I wouldn't say that Max is starting to lap until we know the times in sector 1. So here comes Antonelli. He's coming around 4, 5, 6. At the end of 6, it'll be sector 2. Time is 28 seconds. That's not a flying lap. Here comes Max, 26. Well, that might. That'd be bad if it was. Russell's coming in at 28, 27. Lawson comes in at 27. So I suspect that they're not. This is not the flying lap. This is a another preparation lap before the actual quali lap. Rain isn't coming at the end of quali, so this is again this upcoming flying lap that we're about to see are going to be important if rain comes earlier than expected and washes out the track. Again, Antonelli just went around and did a 122. Max just went around, did a 120. Again, these are not competitive times. So these are going to be the flying laps now. So we'll see Antonelli, Verstappen, Russell, Lawson in that order. And then we'll have Leclerc, Bortoleto, Lindblad, Norris. Norris might actually be on the flying lap. They may not be going around. He's got the fastest second sector right now. Bortoleto did a 113.030, so that was the actual time. Norris does a 111.344. A huge jump. See Hamilton. Hamilton's going putt at the moment. Oscar's looking good at the moment. He goes second at 233 behind his teammates. So it's a 111.511. Norris took fastest second and third sector. Antonelli is now on his flying lap. He's got the first sector. Comes in third, 331, I say. It is not raining right now, but it could rain later. Lawson comes in 6th. Max came in 5th. Leclerc comes in 4th. The last two that to do the initial laps are going to be Lindblad and Hamilton. And I'll get our pecking order going in the second half of this session. Bortoleto, Lindblad goes 112.313. That is a second back. Here comes Hamilton. Hamilton goes only 8th. He's 766 back to 112.110. So right now, Norris is on positional pole. We've got Russell second, Oscar third, Leclerc fourth, Antonelli fifth, Max is sixth, Lawson seventh, Hamilton eighth, Lundbad ninth, and Bortolau is 10th. Leclerc, Antonelli, for Max, and Oscar are all within a tenth of each other. Russell's only 151 back, and Oscar's only 233 back. Again, it's a tenth from Oscar all the way to Max. Then Lawson's 467 back. Hamilton is eighth, 70.66. Lundbad is ninth, one over a second, and Bordello is 1.6 back. So. George is the center of a McLaren Oreo. Oh my God. Are you the only one who's an Antonelli tier? No. Yeah, there are people who do like Antonelli here. Noxa says Max probably killed his career by saying no. Where would have Max gone? No, so Knox, where could have Max gone? They're saying whether the rain is going to come within a minute. That's interesting. Who just went out? Who just went around? So Norris, was it Norris? Yeah, it was Norris that just went around one of the. This is Russell. Okay, Russell went around. So Russell went around Norris and the pit lane to get further on track, and then he's passed him on track already, and these two are now fighting tooth and nail. So everyone's on track right now. So the question is, are they going now? Are they waiting? It's got 5:10 left to go in this session. So Norris is on a flying lap. Russell's on a flying lap. Oscar's on a flying lap. So is Antonelli and Max and Borletto. Russell just did a 24.3. That's a huge. That's like a. Norris is taking sector 2 right now, 24.898. So Borletto has just gone to 8th. Antonelli, top of the board, 111.296. Norris does a 111.163. Russell is going to come in second. Oscar is going to cross the line. He's going to come in fourth. So Norris on provisional pole, Russell second, Antonelli third, Oscar fourth. Max coming in fifth. Leclerc is locked in at 6 right now. Lawson locked in at 7. Warlow 8th. Hamilton 9th. And Lindbad right now is the only one who might improve on their time. Comes Lindbad. And he's going to come in 10th. So the so Ferrari and Hamilton did prep laps. So Doyle is saying that it's not coming. The rain is not coming. The Ferrari have a chance right now. Barlow's pitting. It's going to be out. Antonelli's pitting. Norris is pitting. Oscar City is pitting. Here comes Leclerc. Goes up to fifth. Here comes Lawson. He's pitting. Lindblad is going to be the next one to come around 14. Will he pit? Hamilton right now on a flying lap. He's the next one to come to the line. Here he comes. And he goes fifth. So the Ferraris got ahead of Red Bull. They'll be on the third row as things sit. And that is going to be it. Will Leclerc, it looks like it is raining now. I think they are going to pit. So Norris right now is still. We're going to see what Ferrari does. So Leclerc says the battery was not doing the same thing this time, which may have cost him time and position. Let's see, we got 25 seconds left to go, and Leclerc is pitting. I think this is it. So Lando Norris is going to be on pole. Russell's going to be second. He's a 10th back. Antonelli 133 back. Oscar 142 back. And we got to jump to Hamilton 331 back, and Leclerc 395. So they're within a 10th. Verstappen and Lawson about a 10th and a quarter difference between the two, 7th and 8th. And then Bortoletto and Lindblad are within a 10th of each other, but within a second back. And that is our qualifying session for you guys. Lando Norris is going to be on pole. Russell is next to him on the first on the front of the grid. Antonelli, Oscar, row 2. Hamilton, Leclerc, row 3. Max and Lawson, row 4. Then Bortoletto, Lindblad, row 5. And that is our Q3. That's going to be our coverage for today. Having said that, there is more going on today. Premier League is starting up this weekend. There's matches on right now. Indy is in DC. There's NFL preseason games. So a lot going on. Oh. Yeah, we do not tolerate any racism in chat. You guys didn't see it; it was held by the mods. But I'm just saying it out loud, so you all know. One more time, I want to thank everyone who's been here, who helped. We are looking for more help with the channel. We could use more mods. We could use more on-here talent. If you want to help out the channel, that's one way you can. So, For everyone here at the Race Channel, this has been Grash. This has been Iconic Coverage. We will see you tomorrow for the race. Take care, everyone. Have a good Saturday. We'll see you soon.